are the 8 drivers that have made the chase for the championship. Field comes off of turn number 4. They're going green, and we are underway.
It is Cassius Mitchell sliding out to the lead with DJ Tebow right up behind him. Early trouble for Taylor Bowser. She slips into the infield. She keeps it rolling for a moment, comes to a complete stop, and the caution flag comes out. Not even allowed. You talk about an exciting division, Kevin. I know you're here every Saturday. I'm not. That is one thrilling division.
One of the most competitive and exciting divisions you're going to find at any racetrack is our sportsman division. Field gets done. Green flag unfurls. We're underway as the field thunders down into turn number 1. And it is Mitchell setting the pace down the back straightaway with LaValle settling into the number 2 spot. Here comes Crystal Murray down on the inside. She's looking for third as Hayes gets caught up on the outside behind DJ Tebow. Dylan Cabral is up to 4th now in that number 19, making his first race here. And problems for Tyler DeHanchik. He has come off the racetrack down off at turn number 2. Waterford Speed Bowl, their season has ended and had some free time. Wanted to come out and check out the action here at the Action Track of the East. Good to have him back with us here tonight. Field is set, ready to go. Off the corner they come. Green flag is out with a good restart down the front straightaway. Mitchell gets a good jump on the field. Head started to turn number 1 as LaValle works the outside. Here comes DJ Tebow evening up with Crystal Murray down into turn number 3.
LaValle even with Mitchell as they round turn 4. LaValle still on the outside with Murray trying to squeeze her way into the inside. Give the lead to LaValle off of turn number 1.
Down the back straightaway, troubled as 4 cars get together. The 14 of Hayes and 3 other. Field is set. We're ready to rock and roll one more time as they come off of turn number 4. Henry LaValle, Cassius Mitchell up at the top of the field. Green flag is out. We're back underway. And as they head down into turn number 1, it's LaValle setting the pace. Crystal Murray fills the hole down to the inside as she works her way up into the number 2 position. Down to the inside as Mitchell tries to keep on up on the outside.
And Dylan Cabral works his way right up behind Crystal Murray as Mitchell continues to work that outside. Runs up now for 3rd with LaValle with a 3-car length advantage down the back stretch.
Cabral now up into the 3rd spot. DeHanchik is 5th now. Taking a look to the inside of Mitchell. DJ Tebow tries it 3 wide off of turn number 4, settles it in back behind, and as they head down into the first corner, battle for 4th. The renumbered 48 of DeHanchik underneath Mitchell takes over the number 4 spot. Here comes Hamilton. Contact is made. Mitchell gets sideways. They straighten themselves out. We stay green as up front, Henry LaValle out front by 8 car lengths down into turn number 3. There'll be 6 laps complete this time at the stripe.
Great heads-up racing by these drivers to keep themselves afloat as Dylan Cabral works his way right behind Crystal Murray. Tyler DeHanchik finds himself in the top 5 rounding turn 2.
Down the backstretch, and Dylan Cabral takes a look to the outside of Crystal Murray in that battle for 2nd. That opens up the bottom lane. Tyler DeHanchik trying to fill that hole off of turn number 4, but has to settle in to that 4th position with Hamilton all over the back bumper. Down at the 1 and 2. Cabral shuts the door on DeHanchik. Down the backstretch, Hamilton looks to the outside. Down into turn number 3.
LaValle comfortably leading as he crosses the start-finish line. 8 laps up on the board, 17 to go with Murray holding on to 2nd. Dylan Cabral right behind her. 2 to 4 nose to tail, rounding turn 3.
Off the corner they come, 9 laps up on the board. LaValle in control. Right now the battle is for 3rd. Dylan Cabral taking a look to the outside as Tyler DeHanchik sticks a nose up underneath. Each time Cabral is right there to shut the door as they hit the corners. They come off of turn number 4. Cabral taking a peek to the inside. Murray shuts the door in that green and white number 38.
Top 5 are still nose to tail as they pass the lap Sullivan. Off of turn 4, LaValle still comfortably leading now with 11 laps up on the board. DeHanchik now even with Cabral for 3rd with Freitas right behind them.
Trouble on the front straightaway. DJ Tebow and Stephanie Bruno getting together right at the start-finish line. That's going to bring out the caution with 11 laps complete. Number 2. Jared Freitas and Cassius Mitchell, 5th and 6th.
Want to give a quick happy birthday shout out to Big Papa, a.k.a. Buzzy. Love, Benjamin.
Off the corner they come. Green flag is out. We're underway as LaValle and Murray drag race down into turn number 1, racing for the lead off of 2. LaValle with a nose advantage down into 3, but Murray hanging tight on the outside as they hit 3 and 4.
She is right up on LaValle as they round turn 4. Cross the start-finish line, give it to LaValle with Dylan Cabral right behind LaValle for 3rd. Tyler Duhanchik settling it back in, now tied with Jared Freitas for 4th.
Cross flags out, 13 down, 12 to go. LaValle setting the pace. Here comes Cabral looking for 2nd with Murray working that top lane. Duhanchik sits 4th with Freitas rounding out the top 5. LaValle putting a little bit of breathing room in his battle for that number 2 spot. And Dylan Cabral edges out ahead of Murray down into turn number 3. They come across the stripe. Dead even down into turn number 1 they go. Murray with a little bit of an advantage off of 2.
She now opens it up down the back stretch as Dylan Cabral now plays catch-up. Top 6 nose to tail as LaValle leads the pack. Crossing the start-finish line, Cabral now running up on Murray on the inside with Matt Pion right behind Jared Freitas for 5th.
Down the backstretch they go, and a battle deep in the field is that 44 of Cassis Mitchell and the 7 of Taylor Bowser as they hit turns 3 and 4. That is a battle for 7th and 8th as they come across the stripe. Up front, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, nose to tail, make that 5th and 6th as Matt Pion has worked himself up to that group. They snake off of turn number 4 with 17 laps complete. Murray sets that battle's pace with the 19 of Cabral, the 48 of Duhanchik, the 04 of Freitas, and the 0 of Pion right behind him down into 3.
LaValle still leading off of turn number 4 with Pion running right behind up on Jared Freitas for the 5 spot. Duhanchik right on the right rear bumper of Dylan Cabral for 3rd.
Tyler has been a consistent runner up on the podium each and every week this year. After the beginning of the season saw him with a handful of gremlins over the opening month. They've got that straightened out, and he has been as strong as anybody over the rest of the season and looking good, driving that number 13 of Mikey LaForte. 5 laps to go, this time by the stripe. The 89 of LaValle sets a pace. The lead has been cut down to 2 car lengths. The 19 right up on Crystal Murray's tail with Duhanchik all over the back bumper down off of turn number 2.
Murray still chasing LaValle as they round turn 3 and 4. With Sullivan getting that white cross blue flag.
Into the 1st and 2nd corner, and look at the line that LaValle is running. He's learning the track. He's got a little bit of an advantage, so he's able to use that to try the outside, try the middle, let the car drift up a little bit and not have to worry about losing that lead. He's got a 3-car length advantage over Crystal Murray. Murray, however, cannot do that as Dylan Cabral is all over the back bumper down into 3. Twin sticks up, 2 more circuits to go, and all of a sudden Crystal Murray is closed in the gap. She's a car length behind the 89 down into turn number 1.
Cabral still breathing on the tail of Crystal Murray with the ring number Tyler Duhanchik making the top 4 nose to tail with now as they round turn 4. The white flag in the air, 1 lap to go.
1 more circuit to go is the 89 of Henry LaValle. Looking for his 2nd win of the season, leads it down the back straightaway. Into 3 and 4 they go. Checkered flag, high in the air. Here comes LaValle, picks up win number 2 on the season. Crystal Murray in for 2nd. Dylan Cabral finishing 3rd with Tyler Duhanchik and Jared Freitas rounding out the top 5. Henry LaValle taking his own sweet time in his 2nd victory of 2022, and I can't say that I blame him. So we'll take a walk down here and talk to our 3rd place finisher, the Dozer, Dylan Cabral. And Dylan, welcome back to Seekonk. Pretty good run on your first race back this year.
Yeah, I mean, this is the first time we've been here with a front-wheel drive car. I haven't raced here in, I don't know, 4 or 5 years. So, I mean, hell of a run.
Wish you came back a little more often. I know the fans enjoyed watching you work your way through the field and have some fun tonight.
Yeah, no, it was fun. I got to thank Dave Alburn for letting me run and everybody here at Seekonk. And we'll be back for the last show.
I know you got some people that have been working hard getting you back up here.
I got to thank my mom, my dad, my girlfriend. They put a bunch of time in this thing. We actually just changed the tranny and the alternator yesterday. So, I mean, we're here.
Congratulations. Great way to come back. In place, Crystal Murray. Crystal, these podium finishes week after week, it's got to feel real good, but yeah, I think you're going to need to get to there pretty soon.
Eventually. Hopefully I got enough for these guys. He was having a real good run over there. Congrats to him.
A good battle you and Dylan had for several laps. You got caught on the outside. Tell us about that.
Yeah, it's awesome. Welcome to the track, Dylan. It was great to race with you.
I know you got some people to thank keeping you up here week after week.
Yeah, I got to say hi to my buddy Brian Finney over there and all of our sponsors and crew that help us out every week. Helger South Coast Power Equipment, Chukrin Auto Parts, Quick Oil, yeah. Everybody else on my crew, my dad, my mom, my grandma and grandpa, Meme, AJ, Doug. Happy birthday, Doug. And everybody comes and watches and supports. Thank you guys so much.
Congratulations. A great second place finish for Crystal. Earlier this year, we kind of joked that it had been so long since you won a race. And all of a sudden, here you are again, second win of the year. And man, was this car strong.
Well, I think I should have broke that spindle months ago. Oh, it was amazing. It's never felt that great.
You and Crystal, a little bit of a battle on the restarts, but once you got out front, looks like you were just learning different lines, getting the car more comfortable, and you look up in your mirror and all of a sudden Crystal's there again, you pull away.
Exactly. That's what it's been. It's been a tremendous learning year. A ton of work has gone into this car, especially with the electrical issues we had. A little bit of a fault. My little buddy here witnessed a couple weeks back when the car broke on the first lap. He's
And my uncle sometimes lets me ride in the car sometimes. But no car seats.
Shh, we won't tell anyone.
No, that's why it was so special for him to come down here.
He's seen you at the worst and now at the best. Congratulations. I know you got some people you want to thank.
Absolutely. TTM Motorsports, Gil Bradstreet, the Mad Scientist. Yeah. Emergency Training Services, SaveLives.com, North Star Designs, my son Carson, especially my little buddy Tristan.
Now, is this the first time you've won 2 races in a year?
Yes.
Congratulations. Second win of the season. How about a round of applause for our top 3?